This is the lesson 1.6, Do What? So our math prompt says that a 64-ounce bottle of apple juice costs $1.99 and a 140-ounce bottle of apple juice costs $2.80. We are to calculate which is the better buy. So the strategy we're going to use using a Do What helps us to figure this out. So what do we need to do? The only thing it tells us to do is to calculate. But what are we calculating? So if I need to make a comparison like this at a grocery store, I can't tell which is cheaper because the containers aren't the same size. So it's not easy for me to tell which is the better buy. So I'm going to be calculating using the 64-ounce bottle for $1.99 and the 140-ounce bottle for $2.80, and I'm going to try to figure out which is the better buy. Now, typically when I look at stuff in a grocery store, I try to figure out what is the cost per can, or the cost per ounce, or the cost per cup. So here I'm looking at, I want to probably figure out the cost per ounce. So that's what I'm going to do. So on this side here, I'm going to take this bottle right here. So if I want to do per ounce, that means per 1 ounce. So I want the ounces on the denominator. So I started off with the $1.99 over 64 ounces. I brought over my dollar sign. I brought over my ounces, and I'm trying to find the unit rate, so 1 ounce. And here I can see I can easily scale this down by dividing by 64. So if I take $1.99, divide it by 64, when I do that, I needed to round to the nearest penny, because in my calculator, when I take $1.99, divide it by 64, here's the nearest penny when I go to the hundredth spot, but the number in the thousand spot is a 1, so I don't round this up. So I get approximately 3 cents per ounce. So here's my unit rate when I'm using this bottle. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the other bottle. So it's $2.80 for a 140-ounce bottle. I want to know what 1 ounce is. So if I divide by 140 to the numerator and denominator, this time I'm going to get 2 cents per ounce. So when I look at these to compare, would I rather pay 3 cents per ounce or 2 cents per ounce? Well, I want the better deal. So this would be the better buy. This is what I would purchase. This is what I would tell my friends to purchase. That's my better buy. So now down here in question 4, it says to write a paragraph justifying your work. Did you use key vocab? Did you accurately and thoroughly justify? So here's where I want you to kind of talk about what you did or why you did that. So first, I took each bottle and I set up a ratio. And then I scaled down to find the unit rate per ounce. Then we analyzed those numerators. I analyzed this and this, and I compared them to see which was cheaper per ounce. And that's how I made my decision that this is the better buy. I actually had to think about this. I didn't just do straight computation. Now, does my answer make sense? And how do I know? Well, I could tell you that I've checked my work on this already, so I know that my computation's right. I scaled down my numbers, and when I scaled down here, I did notice that it went from $1.99 down to 3 cents. Had I made a mistake and accidentally multiplied by 64, it would have gotten bigger. So this answer is at least reasonable, as is this answer. So I scaled down, my numbers got smaller. I double-checked my work. I made sure I rounded correctly.